guys, welcome to the Pearls of Color podcast. I'm Sarah. This is episode 16. You can find me on Ravelry as Sarloz, on Instagram as Sarloz_Pearls of Color. You can also find my website at pearlsofcolor.blogspot.com, so please go check it out. That's usually where I'll post the show notes as well as a link to the video. For those of you who are returning, welcome. Thank you for watching. Those of you who are new to the podcast, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the episode. This is going to be a short one, guys. I have been recording almost all day, and I've had a lot of issues. I am having some storage issues. I am having some editing issues. Nothing wants to save. I have tried recording on my iPad 4 different times. Almost 3 of those episodes are about 50 minutes to an hour long. And I've tried recording on my phone a handful of times, each of those probably about 15 minutes. So it is now later in the afternoon. I am quite tired and I'm a little out of it. So please bear with me. I have said a lot of this that I'm going to say to you so many times today. So I apologize if I seem a little out of it. And if I miss anything, I do also apologize because, like I said, I've said it so many times before, I'm starting to get confused on which is what. So I want to go right into our giveaways today because we have one knit-along giveaway, which was a Martina Bayhem Cal that I have to announce a winner for, and then I have 2 new giveaways that I want to explain to you. So the winner for the Martina Bayhem Cal was Grammy Knitterbug, and that's Karen, I believe, from Louisiana. So first off, Karen, I want to say welcome to the group because I know you're a fairly new member, and I'm super excited that you took part in the knit-along and that you actually have won. So congratulations. Contact me with your address and information and I will get this shawl pin out to you as soon as possible. So here's the shawl pin for all of you who don't remember what it looks like. And you can, I got it off of shawpinheaven.com. It actually brings you to an Etsy shop. So yeah, Shawl Pin Heaven. She did give us a discount code. I don't know if it's still working, but if you want to try it, go right ahead. You can find the discount code in the show notes. I believe it is Thank You 15, but I'm not 100% sure. You can find it on the Ravelry group as well and the knit-along threads. So, congratulations, Karen. For the month of August, I have 2 giveaways going on, and I am looking for certain volunteers as well. So, let me get right into that. The first giveaway is going to be a knit-along, and it's a sock-along. Basically, all you have to do is knit a pair of socks from August 1st until September 5th. You have to enter. The sock has to be knit within that time frame. You can knit any sock you like by any designer with any type of yarn. If you use my single mock cable sock pattern though, you have the chance to enter that twice into the giveaway thread. So you have 2, it counts as 2 posts versus 1 entry. So I hope you guys take advantage of that. It is a free pattern, so don't worry about having to pay for it. I really enjoy that pattern, not just because I came up, not because it's my pattern, but because it's just a very plain stockinette stitch pattern with a small border going down one side, which is a mock cable. I love the way cables look, but I do not like knitting them. So I really like that mock cable, which I incorporated into the sock. So it's going to be that giveaway. The giveaway prize for that was donated by Never Enough Time. They donated this beautiful heel toe set. It's the bubblegum colorway with a matching pink that goes with it. And it is it's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. The the bubblegum colorway is a full skein, 100-gram skein, which is 463 yards. The pink is a 20-gram skein, which is 100 yards. It's a really good deal. This is my favorite product they offer. And in fact, whenever they have stuff in their shop and colorways I like, I try to find a heel toe combo, because even if I'm not planning on using the little skein with the colorway, I'll find something else to do with it. So it's a really good deal. I always get one. And the ladies of Never Enough Time are super nice. I've loved anytime I needed to contact them, they've always been quick about responding, and they've always been super nice. And they were really generous to give this to us. So I really appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. And their shop is neverenoughtime.etsy.com. And time is spelled with a THY. So please check them out. They've got some really nice yarn. I love their base. It's really nice and soft and squishy. So that's going to be the giveaway for next month's knit-along. For the next giveaway, it is a Podiversary giveaway. So it has been a year since I recorded my first episode, or about a year. My first episode was recorded August 16th, and it was kind of like a test run episode. So in celebration of that, I'd like to do a giveaway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open a thread in the forum for the Ravelry group. You have to be a member to participate in the giveaway, and you just have to respond with something you really like about the podcast or something you'd really like to see added to the podcast. And then the winner will win this skein of No Makers. It's one of her skinny dunkers. A skinny dunker is a one-of-a-kind colorway for No Makers. This is on her House No base, which is also 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. This particular yarn has this wonderful purpley brown color. There's green, black, and white. It really reminds me of like a Frankenstein or a witch. So it's going to be a Halloween bundle. It's going to come with a set of 9 snagless stitch markers with coordinating beads to go with the yarn, as well as 1 progress keeper, which is probably going to be a witch's hat or a black cat. So the winner will get both the yarn and the stitch markers. The stitch markers will be made by me, and I want to get them out to you as soon as possible when this is over, so that way, because it is a Halloween themed, you will have it for October if you want to do any themed knitting. So this will run from now till the 5th as well of September. So that'll give me plenty of time to mail it out to you and for you to receive it. So it's a wonderful skein of No Makers yarn. Those are the giveaways for August. I am also looking for volunteers because I am picky about stitch markers. I don't like when I buy a new set of stitch markers and within a matter of, a couple days of using them, the bead on it starts moving around. I would like to test run some stitch markers that I've made because I'd like to put them in my Etsy shop and sell them. I don't want to sell a product though that is gonna have the bead come out and move around. I don't want to say they're snagless if they're just gonna start moving around and start snagging on things. So I would like some testers to volunteer to try out those stitch markers and let me know what you think of them and your feedback. I've been making stitch markers for myself for about the past year now, and I really enjoy the ones I've made and haven't had much issues myself using them with the bead moving. I also really like the gauge of the jump rings that I use for them. So I'd really like to start giving them away as gifts and giveaways, and also as a way to start selling them in my shop. What I'm going to do for that is I'm going to open another thread in the forum post, and the first few people who volunteer, I will contact you to get your address, and I will send you 5 snag-free stitch markers, as well as a coordinating progress keeper. Sorry, I like went blank for a minute there on what I was gonna say. So it'll be a progress keeper and 5 snagless stitch markers for you to try out. You can, they're yours to keep, but I would really like you to try them out and really abuse them because I want to see what they can withstand. But I would really like some serious feedback on these. I understand if you want to try them out, but please follow through and give me that feedback. So serious takers only, please. So I'll open that thread as well and get those out. What else? I think that's all for the administrative of the group. If you watch the podcast, please join our Ravelry group. You can participate in our giveaways that way. And, you know, I'm a little bit quicker these days to update things on Ravelry versus a podcast episode. It's really difficult for me to record these days. I just don't have a place to record at the moment. I do try to record at my boyfriend's house. However, there's a lot of construction going on, and there's going to be a lot of construction for some time. So it can be really loud outside, which has kind of put a damper on recording. I don't want it to be super loud for you guys. So I usually have things getting updated on the group and notifications sent out there prior to getting my podcast out. So please join the group if you enjoy the podcast. I'm not going to show you any of my whips right now. There's several going on, but I will show those as soon as I can on another episode, either as finished objects or also works in progresses. I do have a couple FOs I'm going to show off. The first one is this owl by Susan B. Anthony. The pattern is by Susan B. Anthony. I forget the name of it, but it's a cute owl pattern of hers. It does have instructions for feet, which I left off. This is going to a baby, and I want it to be something that they could just squeeze and hold in their hands. So I left the feet off. I also did extra rounds of increases so that it was a bigger toy. I didn't follow the pattern for the wings. I messed up. I read it wrong, so I just kept going and improvised as I went because I just didn't feel like ripping it out. It's for a coworker who asked for a neutral owl, a neutral colored tone owl, but it is going to a baby, and I thought it just needed a little color. So the eyes are a Bernard's Cotton Tots with different shades of yellow, green, and pink in it. And I think it just came out really cute. So I actually really like this owl, and I will be knitting it again per the pattern without making it bigger. And then my second finished object is a Bonnie Wee Mouse, which I'm super happy with how she came out. I added a little bow and a little tutu. She's a little ballerina mouse. I love the yarn I used for her. I don't have any of the specifics. It was a free sample in a fat fiber box that I won. And I really wish I had more information on it because I just love it. And I think that the color is gorgeous. I really like that. It's a nice brown with these pops of color in it. You don't really see that as a colorway much. And it makes for really cute mice, as you can see. I've been saving it for something special and just hadn't found something until now. So I think she came out cute. I have plenty of leftover yarn to make more. I want to make her a couple friends with a different leotard, but with like the same bow and tutu. Hopefully I can get 2 more with the yellow yarn. The tutu is one of my own patterns that I just kind of improvised as I went. I did put that in the project page notes if you guys want to try to make one yourself, along with the information on the bow. One thing about, this is the Bonnie Wee Mouse by Susan Claudina. The one thing about her patterns, I love them. I love the way they're put together. But with the wild thing and the mouse, I noticed with the small ones, I don't know if this is just me or if it's the pattern itself, my head gets twisted a little. I think it might be how the arms are added, but I'm not 100% sure. I really don't know. If I'm doing something wrong, someone please let me know if there's a way to prevent that twisted. Not that I don't mind it, because when they sit down, they look really cute. They just look in the opposite direction. I just wish it faced forward a little more. So that's my little mouse. I'm super happy with her. She came out really cute. I was inspired by Stacy, who is NM Stacy on Instagram and Ravelry. I met her in the Old Loops podcast group. She makes the cutest little mice, and she suggested that I try the finger and weight when I mentioned that one I made before I didn't particularly like. And I do have to say, I really love how it came out in the finger and weight. And her Instagram feed is what inspired me to knit one myself. She's been doing yoga mice that are super cute. I also love her Christmas one with the Christmas hat. So go check out her wee mice, and I suggest knitting one yourself. They're super cute when you do it in finger and weight, and it uses practically no yarn at all. So I just used some scraps that I had. I don't think the body took more than 3 grams. Definitely not. Maybe 2. And the probably 5 grams, 5 to 10 grams for the body itself, which, no, it had to be less than that, because when I weighed her, her body and limbs without the head, but with the stuffing in there, she only weighed 5 grams. So really doesn't use a lot of yarn at all. Those are my 2 FOs, and those are the giveaways. I hope to show off some whips next time, and I'll have some more time to just chat with you guys. But right now, it is a small, quick episode because, like I said, I've recorded so many times today. I just really want to get something up there for you. So Karen, please contact me so I can get you the shawl pin. Also, watch the group guys for those threads that I mentioned. Watch for the volunteer thread and watch for the giveaway thread. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you then. I hope you guys stay safe and have some happy knitting experiences. And please enjoy the rest of your summer if I don't get a chance to post again in August. I'll talk to you later. Bye.